Hello and welcome to another episode here at Big Man in the Woods. My name's Mark, your online scout leader, helping you deliver more practical skills and skills for life. Now in this episode, I thought I would talk about the founder of scouting, Lord Baden Powell, and tell you some fascinating facts you might not know about the man who set up scouting. Let's find out those facts. So his full name is Robert Stevenson Smith Baden Powell, and as a child he was simply known as Steph Powell. During his time in the army, he went by RSS Baden Powell, and later in his life was simply happy to be known as BP. He joined the British Army aged 19 after just messing up his entrance exams for Oxford University. In 1897, Baden Powell was promoted to the rank of colonel, the youngest colonel in the army at the time, aged 40 years old. Baden Powell first became famous as a military leader when he commanded a garrison at the town of Mafeking, where he successfully defended against a siege lasting 217 days. What a war. For his efforts, he was promoted to Major General. Now, the scout uniform designed by BP was actually based on a uniform worn by the Mafeking Cadet Corps. And they were a group of boys who assisted in the siege of Mafeking by running messages and standing guard. Baden Powell wrote his first book, Aids to Scouting, to be used by military units. He was surprised when he found out that groups of boys in England were using it as a guide to outdoor adventures. Baden Powell's rewrite of his military manual was called Aids to Scouting and was aimed at the youth. Aids to Scouting was originally published in 6 installments, starting in 1908, and has since become the 4th best-selling book of the 20th century. Now, did you know this about Baden Powell? He didn't actually originally intend to form the scouting movement. The book Aids to Scouting was meant to be used by existing youth groups such as the Boys Brigade. In 1910, Lieutenant General Baden Powell decided to retire from the British Army, allegedly on the advice of King Edward that he could serve better for his country by promoting scouting. BP's sister Agnes Baden Powell formed the Girl Guides movement in 1910. Later, BP's wife Olaf would be active in promoting girl guiding. BP caused somewhat of a stir in 1912 when he married a 23-year-old Olaf St. Clair Soames. He was 55 years old. Now, on the outbreak of World War I in 1914, Baden Powell put himself at the disposal of the War Office. No command was given to him, and British Minister of War Lord Kitchener said he could lay his hands on several competent divisional generals, but could find no one who could carry on the invaluable work of the Boy Scouts. Now, during World War I, it was widely rumoured that Baden Powell was a spy, which actually isn't the truth. But to scare the British enemy's intelligence officers took great care to spread the myth that BP was the real James Bond, a spy. Can you imagine that? In 1929, Baden Powell was ennobled as peer and given the title First Baron of Gilwell. Now, this means his descendants would continue to carry that very title. BP is buried in Kenya, a country he loved. His gravestone bears a circle with a dot in the center, the trail marking meaning, I've gone home. BP's grave is a national monument in Kenya, and the summer home is now a museum to BP. So there we go, guys. 15 fascinating facts all about the man who founded scouting by accident, Lord Baden Powell. There we go, guys. Hope you learned something new about Baden Powell. Fascinating facts. Maybe there was a fascinating fact that I didn't say that you know about BP. Comment below. I'd love to know that fact. Until next time, guys, stay safe, happy camping, and don't forget, subscribe to Big Man in the Woods and check out this playlist. And I'll see you next time here on Big Man in the Woods.